Hi, everybody. DUGROZ here with DUGROZ Reports. Welcome to another episode of Driving with DUGROZ. Today, the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway edition. So today is Labor Day, September 2nd, 2024. On Saturday, I went to the Creator Meetup in New Orleans. Yesterday, which was Sunday, the 1st of September, I hung out in New Orleans, did a few items, did a few activities, including going to the World War II Museum. That was really cool. Walked to a restaurant called the Zesty Cajun and ate supper with two of my fellow Points and Miles enthusiasts slash YouTubers, Josh Giebel and Mike from What's the Points. And then we walked just around the other side of the block and went to the Hard Rock Cafe and ate supper with a large group of fellow Points and Miles enthusiasts who had stuck around. Probably about 25 or so people. 20, 25, something like that. Big group. That was a lot of fun. Today, woke up, ate breakfast at the Hyatt Centric, and got ready for the day. Took an Uber to the Louis Armstrong MSY Airport in New Orleans. Rented a car, got it from Dollar Car Rental for under $70. A couple places I said it was $62. A couple places I said it was $68. I don't honestly remember which one it was, but one of those, $62 or $68, something like that. Not a bad deal for most of 2 days. I'll have it all of today and then tomorrow until about 4 o'clock p.m. when I'm getting ready to leave. And I wanted to get the rental car for two reasons. One is I want to take this very drive that I'm doing right now. And I also wanted to see the state capital of Louisiana. Back in elementary school, it was either fourth grade or sixth grade. I don't remember which. I had the same teacher for those two grades, Miss Evans, good teacher. I did a state report on Louisiana. I even memorized how to spell it, Liuisiana. And I remember the capital was Baton Rouge. And it seems to me like some part of the report was reporting on the Capitol building, which I think I guess I'll say standard Capitol building was either under construction or renovations, one of the two. And I think they were meeting in a temporary Capitol building, which was just like an office complex. And it was temporarily the tallest state capitol in the U.S. I was under the impression, or at least there's a rumor, that no state capital is supposed to be taller than the national capital. Maybe my mind's all screwed up with this, and if you know any details, let me know. But anyway, I remember that state capital, so I thought, I want to visit the state capital of Louisiana. So, I'm going to do that. So I get the fun of driving over the Causeway, visiting the capital. And I have this nerdy goal of visiting every state capital of the U.S. So why not go ahead and give myself a head start on that? Now, I forgot my dash cam, so I'm actually having to hold the camera in my hand. Unfortunately, phone camera. So that's what I'm doing right now. I think I read that it's about 27 miles across the causeway. This is the longest causeway in the United States, I believe. But it's definitely the second longest in the world. I just read that somewhere. So I'll rotate the camera slightly and let you look out here. I'm not actually looking at the camera right now, so don't worry, I'm being safe. I'm looking straight ahead, holding the wheel with my left hand. Now there's a little ledge on this rental car. I got it from Dollar. I'm going to try to put on that little ledge. I had a pair of socks here When I tried to do this earlier, I'm not sure why. It cut off the recording. So hopefully it keeps going here. While I'm going and while I'm driving, why not talk about some points and miles content if you're into that kind of thing? If not, you can put it on mute. So last night when we were eating, one of my fellow points and miles enthusiasts, Ritchie the CEO, asked me, do I ever feel like I'm missing out on points by pursuing too many ecosystems? Or, we're actually harming ourselves by overdoing it with number of ecosystems and that kind of thing. And I thought to myself, yeah, I really do think that. And there was a live stream I did with Stan the Credit Frog, and an excerpt from it's on my channel. The watering down effect of too many ecosystems, or something like that. May not be those exact words. And it's sort of like, let's say you have the Citi Strata Premiere. It's like, wow, the Citi Strata Premiere gives 3x on dining, 3x on grocery, and 3x on gas. And you think to yourself, those are three really common categories. And they are, especially grocery for some people. Depends on where you shop, if you have a family, those kind of things. But you think to yourself, how much money do you spend every year, let's say, on gas? An average person. Maybe $2,000 a year on actual gasoline, not buying gift cards, not manufactured spending, nothing like that. So going from 2x to 3x, you got yourself an extra 2,000 points. If you cash that out, an extra $20. Whoopee! Whereas maybe you're not that into Citi, and the transfer partners from Amex or Chase or Capital One work a lot better for you. You can just use a 2x Anywhere card. Obvious disclaimer, I know that Chase doesn't have a 2x Anywhere card, but you get 2x on gas with, say, Think Business Cash. So the difference between 2x and 3x is a whole 2,000 points a year. And now you've got 2,000 points over at Citi. What are you going to do with them? Maybe you've got some common transfer partners. Maybe you're going to cash them out. But for an extra 2,000 points a year, is it really worth it? I guess it depends on who you ask. Are you going to pay a $99 fee annual card? $99 annual fee card for that? Well, if you're just getting the 2,000 points, you probably shouldn't. Maybe you're going to get a retention bonus every year. But then again, you got to call in, you got to mess with that. The more I think about it, the more I don't want to mess with it. And then the other category is grocery. Well, if you're an Amex fanboy and you actually have a legitimate reason to be spending a lot at grocery stores, maybe the Amex Gold makes more sense for you. If you're a Chase fanboy, well, you're kind of out of luck. There is no direct grocery option, although they do have the new DoorDash credits, and you can order some grocery things on DoorDash. Not a perfect solution, but a solution. What about the Capital One Savor One, which gets 3x on grocery for no annual fee? Well, you got a lot of options. And then dining, there's truckloads of cards that give 3x on dining or better. Once again, if you're an Amex fanboy and you have the gold card, you're good there. Capital One, you got your Savor One. Chase, you've got just about any card. Gives 3x on dining, almost. Freedom Unlimited, CSR. I think the CSP, don't quote me on that. So you got a lot of bandwidth. You got a lot of room there to mess with. Other than sign-up bonuses, what's the point even going after Citi? Unless you just you really love Citi but I'm actually leaning towards maybe just bailing out in Citi altogether. It's not my oldest cards. None of them are cards that I need for the sake of credit history. So that's kind of where I'm at. Watering down effect. Are we actually losing points in a way by not just saying, you know what, put it on some other card? Or worst case scenario, put it on a 2x card as opposed to 3x. It's not that big of a deal. Throw in a bank account bonus once in a while, throw in a sign-up bonus once in a while. Pick like your 2 favorite ecosystems and just roll with it. What do you think? Put a comment down below and let me know. Now, I don't think I'm going to film the entirety of the bridge here because, like I said, I forgot my dash cam and I want to save my phone battery. So I'm going to shut it off for a while. I'll turn it on right before I get to the end point. Sound good? Sounds good. All right, we're approaching the end of the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway here. Coming up on, I believe it's Mandeville. Is the name of the town, as far as I can tell. So that's exciting. Oops. I have causewayed. I am no longer a rebel without a causeway. All right. All right. If you like this sort of content, please click the like button. Please subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate it. And as always, may your spending be frugal and may your points be plenteous. Thanks for watching.